Listen up. Are you having problems getting engagement on your Instagram page after this new 2019 Instagram algorithm change? Well, look no further than this video. Now I'm here to go ahead and teach you the 10 things you need to be doing on your page right now to increase your engagement. What's up, you guys? My name is Kingsley and welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and talk about a little bit about Instagram. Now, as you all know, Instagram has gone ahead and changed its algorithm, and it's an algorithm that they change pretty much like 2 or 3 times a year. However, the last few months they've been changing them pretty frequently, and that's to kind of weed out these power-like systems. All right, so what I'm going to first go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and talk about what's no longer working. Like I said, power likes, power comments, and power views are no longer working. All right, this last Instagram algorithm change was specifically created in order to weed out those power like, power views, and power comment companies, as well as panels. All right, because they've noticed that a lot of Instagram pages were taking advantage of that particular loophole within the Instagram algorithm. Okay, now what does that mean? That means if you're caught with any of these services tied to your pages, that means Instagram algorithm will first give you a warning, and if you go ahead and neglect that warning, some of these pages are even being revoked or disactivated. All right, I have a lot of friends whose Instagram pages have been deactivated, a lot of meme pages out there that have been deactivated because they continue to violate Instagram's terms of service. Okay, now what do I suggest? I suggest that if you have been using any panels or power likes or anything of that sort, go ahead and take that off of your page. All right, that means you're gonna have to go ahead and go into these particular platforms, cancel your subscription, okay, change your password so that way Instagram will know that your page is no longer associated with any services like that. Next, you want to go ahead and get out of any Instagram pods or Instagram DM groups, okay? Because Instagram is monitoring everything you're doing with your account, all right? And it's trying to do everything in its power to kind of encourage organic growth, okay? Also, what you want to do is you want to also stop doing the unfollow and follow method. All of these things that I've just suggested to you earlier will be tracked by Instagram, and if they see that you're doing any of these, depending on which ones that you're doing, Instagram will go ahead and either deactivate your account or lower the engagement you're getting to your posts, which ultimately will stop your growth. Now, having said that, what actually works? All right, viral content or posting viral content in 2019 still works, but you have to change your method in creating this viral content. How do you create this viral content? Obviously, you don't want to go ahead and sell your soul doing frivolous things that you wouldn't necessarily be doing. All right, but there's little things that you can do, little subtle things that you can do in order to make your pieces of content go viral. Check around, look at people that are within your niche, look and see what they're doing in order to make viral content, and just go ahead and try to not only duplicate, but kind of take and make your own. Okay, find content that you can see or that you can see yourself doing, and go ahead and just kind of duplicate it, but put your little spin and twist on it. It's important to understand that you should only be doing this with content that you know without a shadow of a doubt that has gone viral. Now, once you've created this viral content, you want to go ahead and make sure that you're posting at the right times. Now, there's a lot of ways, there's a lot of services and platforms and apps that you can use to find out what are the best waste or best times to post on your Instagram page. But the suggestion or the one thing that I suggest rather is for you to go ahead and use your Instagram Insights. So if you go into your Instagram Insights and you go over to audience, I believe it's either audience or activity, go all the way to the bottom and it'll show you what is your best performing time of the day, as well as the day of the week for you to go ahead and post that content. Next, you want to go ahead and utilize hashtags. Now, these last few Instagram algorithm changes have been created because for one, Instagram wants to go ahead and weed out all those services that provide those power likes, power comments, and paid ways of making content go viral. But at the same time, they're trying to categorize the platform, so that way it makes it a lot easier for people to go ahead and access content. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and take advantage of this particular algorithm change. What does that mean? That means you want to go ahead and utilize hashtags, okay? Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're stacking these hashtags. All right, so what does that mean? That means you want to go ahead and get a few, like 5 or 6 hashtags, okay, that don't have very many posts, okay? So that'll mean it'll make it easy for you to go ahead and rank on those particular hashtags. Now, once you've gone viral on those, or you got to the top of those, you want to go ahead and stack them with another 5 that are just slightly above those, until you stack them up until you get to about 4 or 5 different hashtags that are in the millions. Keep in mind, you don't want to exceed 25 to 28 different hashtags, okay? Because if you do so, Instagram will go ahead and just totally get rid of your either caption, or you won't even be able to comment it in your comment section on your post. All right, so make sure it's about 28 different hashtags, and you stack those hashtags properly, so that way you can kind of get that momentum in terms of likes and views from those particular hashtags, okay? Now, I want you to keep in mind that if you do abuse hashtags, Instagram will go ahead and shadow ban you. Now, the way for you to kind of get over that is you want to make sure that you have a set of 5 to 6 different hashtags that you're using per post, so that way it doesn't look too spammy to the Instagram algorithm. If you do these few things, you'll not only rank on the top of hashtags, but you'll also make sure that your account is not shadow banned by using them. Next, we want to go ahead and talk about captions, since we're talking about hashtags. Obviously, these hashtags, you'll either put them in your caption or in your comments. But if we're talking specifically about captions, there are a few different things you want to do with your caption in order to help your posts go viral. One of the things is that you want to go ahead and ask a question within your caption. Okay, now what that does is it encourages engagement, because if you're asking a question, a lot of your followers will want to go ahead, or even feel incentivized to go ahead and answer that question within your comments, which kind of creates kind of like a community kind of feel within your comments. And you also want to make sure you do this as well. You want to make sure you're engaging within the comments and replying back and liking these individuals who are engaging with your piece of content in the comment section. Next, you want to make sure that you have a call to action on your post, or either in your caption. Normally what I do is I say, if you agree, like or double tap, and then also share this content or share this post with someone you think needs to see this. Doing this will incentivize them to either share your piece of content, like it, or follow your particular account. Normally, what I like to do is I like to place all 3. I like to tell them to follow my account, I like to tell them to share it, and I like to also tell them to go ahead and like it. So that way I get, take advantage of all 3 of these particular things. Now, as far as the content is concerned, I want you to understand that videos normally go viral more than pictures do. Now, I'm not saying that pictures can't go viral, but you have a better chance of going viral with video, because Instagram, you just think about it this way. Instagram wants your, the people who are on the platform to stay longer. So posting video content keeps these particular individuals more engaged and on the platform longer. So Instagram's algorithm is rewarding people who post more video content. All right. Now, another thing you can do with this video is post slides. All right. Now, what I normally do is I like to stack about 4 or 5 different slides, preferably video slides, on my post in order to kind of make that particular post go viral. This works very well with specific niches like fitness, beauty, etc. I would suggest that you guys go ahead and try some of these things and just see if they work for you. So next, we want to go ahead and talk about stories. Now, there's 2 specific strategies when it comes to stories. All right. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Instagram is now putting stories in the explore page. So what you want to do is you want to kind of make sure that you post videos, okay, because videos obviously go more viral, in your stories, which will help your stories to rank. Use videos as well as hashtags within your story. This will help your videos, your stories to rank on the explore page, which will bring people to your account, and then from your story they'll either follow your account or go to your page, look at your content, and then follow you from there. All right. Now, the second strategy is for your posts. Okay. Now, normally sometimes the people that follow you, they may be following maybe thousands of people or even hundreds of people, which makes it hard for your feed to show up, or your post to show up in their feed. So a way to kind of get around that is to post stories before and after your post. So what will happen is, if your particular post doesn't end up at the top of their feed, what will happen is your story will end up being pushed in the beginning of the line of the story icons that are lit up on the top of their page or the top of their feed. So if they don't see your account within the feed, in the feed section, they'll see it in the story section. They'll go to your story, watch the content on there, and from there they'll go to your account and visit your profile, see your new post, and then if they like it, they'll go ahead and follow you. Now next, we want to go ahead and talk about IGTV. IGTV is basically Instagram's rival to YouTube. So they're rewarding a lot of accounts who are taking advantage of this particular feature. So what I would suggest is not only post videos on your account, but also IGTV videos, okay, to help your account go viral. So now you're not only ranking for just regular posts, you're ranking for stories as well as IGTV, because on the Explore page, IGTV has a specific section. All right. Now, if you're able to make that particular piece of, your IGTV video go viral, it'll show up on the Explore page, which will bring more people to your account and ultimately will have them follow your account. So those are 3 ways you're going to try to rank on the Explore page with this new algorithm change: your stories, your regular posts, as well as your IGTV posts. Last, we want to go ahead and talk about shoutouts. Now, shoutouts still work in 2019, but unfortunately, people aren't using them the right way. What you want to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and do shoutouts with people who are within your niche or people that have more of a following than you have. And what you want to do is just do a shout out for shout out, which will kind of be like an exchange of traffic. Okay, so what will happen is you'll post them, and whoever from your followers like their content will go there to their account, like, comment, or follow their particular account. And if you are doing this with an account that's bigger than yours, obviously the reach will be a lot bigger, and you'll benefit from the from that shout out that was given to you by that particular account. All right, you want to make sure that you're doing these particular shout outs at least 2 or 3 times a day if possible, or 4 to 5 times a week. This will allow for you to get that consistent flow of traffic from these accounts and increase, hopefully, your following from whatever it is now to about 1 to 200 followers a day steadily. But if you implement all the strategies I just taught you today, you're looking to increase your following at least from 5 to 6 to even 1,000 followers a day. Trust me, I've done this with several pages and clients of mine. So what I'm teaching you now is not only what I'm using on my particular accounts, but also on clients of mine as well. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got value from this video. If you did, please get in the comment section down below and let me know what your thoughts are. If you have any questions, go ahead and do the same. If you enjoyed this content, please go ahead and like, as well as share this content with anyone you think may be interested in this. And if you want me to go ahead and talk or touch on any other subjects, please let me know, or DM me at CoolJujuTV. And let me know if you need any help or you have any video suggestions you want me to go ahead and do. All right, again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll get at you guys in the next one.